Dr. Bowen here at Dr. Tompkins at West Dermatology, and dermatologists also get their skin checked. And so I have an upper-lecting mole that I've been monitoring for quite a while now, and we're doing a special skin test to see if there's anything suspicious about this mole.
Yes, hi, I'm Stacy Tompkins here at West Dermatology in La Jolla, California. And what we're going to demonstrate for you today is this brand new technology that we have available. It's been developed here locally, actually, called the bladeless biopsy, or the DermTech tape biopsy. And this is a fantastic new way of determining whether a mole is at high risk or not for being a melanoma. And basically what it involves is applying tape to the surface of the mole, pulling off the tape, which then removes some of the cells. We can then send those cells off for RNA assay, and the company can then tell us if the mole has cells that carry genetic biomarkers that put it at high risk, moderate risk, or low risk for being a cancerous mole or melanoma, which is the one we worry about so very much and is unfortunately epidemic at this point in time. So this is a fantastic new way of evaluating a mole without actually cutting the patient, which is fantastic. So let me demonstrate that for you now. So let's take a look and see. I'm going to put some gloves on so I don't introduce my RNA into the whole process here.
And this is one of the only clinics that has this technology, correct?
That's right, that's right. We're one of the few offices in the country that offer this bladeless biopsy. Let's take a look here if we may. We'll identify the mole in question. So here we have a mole. You can see it's a bit irregular in shape. The borders are a bit irregular, and then the pigmentation is uneven. So we want to evaluate this mole, but I'd prefer not to cut her if I can avoid it. So what we'll do is this DermTech bladeless biopsy. So we indicate where we're going here, and then we cleanse the area carefully. Just an alcohol pad. It's a little cold, but doesn't hurt, right?
No.
And then we have to make sure it's completely dry. So we put a gauze pad over this and rough up the skin just a little bit so that we get some of the cells off the surface of the mole. And then we have this panel of 4 small pieces of tape, and that's what we're going to be putting directly on the mole. And so you'll see here's the tape going on. And then what we do is outline the mole itself so that the lab knows where to look for those cells that are adherent on the flip side of this tape. And then we want to just make sure that it's adhering well. Sorry. I don't want to push too hard, but we want to get
very
enough
comfortable.
Good. And then we just remove it. And as we're removing it, you see we're pulling some of the cells off the surface of the mole. And then we put this area here is what the company will then evaluate with those cells from the mole. And we do that 4 times over. And then they will give us a read whether or not it's low risk, medium risk, or high risk. Obviously, anything that comes back medium or high risk, we would then go ahead and remove completely by the traditional cut and stitch method. So it's a really nice way of evaluating moles, and it doesn't hurt, right?
No, it's fantastic.
Pretty easy.